I'm Steve Schirripa, and there are two things I can't live without: food and family. Some families have been making food their business for generations, and I'm gonna find out just how they do it. Today, the Russos of Coney Island prove that blood is thicker than marinara. Is this a canoe paddle from Coney Island?
Yeah.
It's the Maybomb's hot dog dynasty on the Jersey Shore.
Is it true or false someone wanted to be buried with a hot dog?
And dishes from the deep, served up by the Papayorios in Queens. This is Coney Island. Now, for more than 100 years, people have come here for the beach and the boardwalk. Not me. I come for the Italian food at Gargiulo's. They've been serving classic Neapolitan dishes for over a century, and their waiters still wear tuxedos. The restaurant started back in 1907 when Coney Island was a playground for New York's elite. It was one of the first places in America to have electricity. In 1965, the Russo family bought Gargiulo's, and today it's run by four brothers who took it over from their dad 30 years ago. There's Louis, Nino, Anthony, and Mike, the head chef.
Head cook.
Head cook?
Head cook.
This is the only place you've ever worked?
Ever worked.
How old are you?
52.
When we were kids, my father didn't give me a choice on what I had to do.
So you were working there whether you wanted or not?
Exactly.
Louis, the oldest, worked here from the time he was in preschool.
You started here when you were 6 years old. What'd you do when you were 6?
My best job was when I used to sit in the coat room.
Really?
Oh, yeah, made a lot of money and did nothing.
And in every Italian family, there's bound to be at least one mama's boy.
They say that you possibly are your mother's favorite.
I am.
Why would that? You are. Now, why would that be?
Because I am.
Is there a secret to the Russo success? Oh, yeah. Traditions like eating together as a family every day.
We were kids growing up here together, so everybody picked up what they did best, and that's how we're here today.
You're the middle brother.
Yes.
Do they tell you what to do?
They try.
They do. You don't listen.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Well, sometimes maybe they're right.
Sometimes they're wrong.
One of the things Mike is right about is how he makes my favorite thing in the world, fresh mozzarella. As a kid, my mother used to buy in the store in the package because it was expensive. Fresh mozzarella.
This is still expensive.
Yeah, it's not cheap. It's a big, big difference in taste.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Mike makes his fresh mozzarella the old-fashioned way, slowly combining the curds in a bath of hot water. Now, is this a canoe paddle from Coney Island?
Yeah.
Chilling the balls, and finally brining them.
Do you want to make one?
So I'd love to. Oh, wait, so we're gonna roll it like
Like a dough, like you would roll a dough.
Okay, do I look like I roll a dough? I eat dough.
Now choke it.
I'm choking it. That I've done. Two things about the Russos: they have a passion for family and for serving the most authentic dishes this side of Naples.
Your favorite dish on the menu?
This so much.
Well, if you had one meal, you're going to the chair. This is it.
I'm going to the chair. I want a fish salad. I want porcatelle puttanesca, a lobster fra diavolo, or a veal paillard.
Hey, this is going to take a month to eat this shit.
Well, I want to stretch it out. I don't want to get fried that quickly.
It's probably best to leave the frying to Mike, who keeps the family recipes cooking. In a traditional Italian meal, the pasta course comes first.
What are we making today?
We're making fusilli with artichoke sauce.
And this has been on the menu for...
Forever. All right, we start with a little corn oil. Put the bacon in.
Can you use prosciutto instead of bacon?
Yes, you can. Now you got to put the artichokes in here, and you literally got to let them burn. Let them stick to the bottom of the pot and let them burn.
So the artichokes caramelize.
Right now, while this is cooking, we're going to make a mix over here. Butter, a little salt, a little pepper.
All right. Some garlic.
A little diced garlic.
A little parsley we're
A
doing
little parsley, and then some grated cheese.
Mixing them releases the flavors at the same time?
Yes. You take the mix of the butter and the garlic.
The butter, the garlic, the parsley.
Very nice. It smells fantastic.
Now all the flavors come out.
Now a little red wine and some chicken stock bring more depth to the flavor.
Take the fusilli, put it in.
Oh, nice.
If you want, try to put a little bit extra water in there. Take a little bit of this, put it on top, and the dish is finished.
Oh, this is nice. I can taste the bacon. And I taste the artichoke well done.
Right. And letting those artichokes caramelize really takes away the bitterness.
Really, really good dish. You don't get this at a chain restaurant.
No, you don't.
And I'm eating my greens.
Coming up on Family Meals.
Come win! Come win!
Gargiulo's has been a cornerstone of Coney Island for over 100 years.
Where we're standing is the catering hall part of the restaurant. Now, at one point, this was the parking lot?
Yes, it was. We used to play stickball in the
Right here where we're standing.
Yeah.
When you were a kid.
We have 90-year-old women coming in and telling me that they had their communions here.
Yeah.
59 years you've been coming here, and why do you keep coming back year after year?
Because I like the food very much. I like the treat, the way you treat us.
I gotta tell you, the only thing better than a meal at Gargiulo's is getting it for free.
It's called La Tombola,
La Tumbler.
and it's Italian bingo. You pick a number from 1 to 90. If the number comes out, dinner's on the house.
So there's a lot of gamblers in Brooklyn.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
52.
Tell me, how often do they win?
Maybe like 5, 6 times a week.
For me, the food at Gargiulo's is the real prize, but they just need to get bigger gloves.
Put your hand in the flour.
What is this?
Put a little flour in your hand.
This is why I'm not a proctologist.
This is the main course. This is
I'm ready to go.
chicken.
Say chicken what?
Scaparello, shoemaker style.
They don't call it shoemaker style because it tastes like leather, do they? That was a joke.
Take the flour.
So you dredge the cutlets in the flour with a little seasoning and saute them in the pan. Now, why do you use boneless chicken?
If we used bone chicken, it would take 3 times as long.
Now, but they do say sometimes the bone has a better flavor.
Oh, it has a better flavor because you got the chicken skin.
Yeah. So this is healthier also.
This is much healthier.
And you know me, I'm a health nut.
You put a little garlic, salt to taste, little pepper, red wine vinegar.
Nice. So that's gonna add some acidity and give the dish some bite.
And then you put a little more chicken stock or white wine. You could either or. Let it cook down.
It's gonna reduce all the way down.
Yes.
Just like butter. Are you kidding me? I can smell the vinegar.
Salt, the pepper. Simple and fresh. I've said that a million
This
times.
melts in your mouth.
How's
all?
Butter.
This is great.
That was just a little taste, but I got the whole shebang at the Russo's family meal.
Every day at 2:30, this family meal happens. Am I right, guys? Well, I don't want to keep you because I know you're hungry. I don't want anybody to get angry. So dig in. I'm gonna have a meatball. This is unbelievable. Thank you for letting me be part of the family for a day. Lou, what were you saying about that stickball?
It's been 40 years since the Russos played stickball on this spot, and I gotta tell you, it shows.
Cubs win! Cubs win! Cubs win!
Coming up on Family Meals.
Now, how do you know when a hot dog's done?
And they start to split open.
You know what? I know when I'm done when my pants split. Ask anybody here at the Jersey Shore where's the best place to get a hot dog, and they'll send you to Max's.
Max's has been serving up mouth-watering footlongs for over 80 years. In 1928, Max Altman opened the original stand on the Long Branch Pier, which helped put the Jersey Shore on the map. His friend, Milford Maybaum, bought the business in 1950, and 3 generations later, it's still run by the Maybaum family. Madeline, the matriarch, her daughters Jennifer and Michelle, their husbands Jake and Ivan, and good old Uncle Owen.
How come you guys keep on going and succeeding?
We don't make too many changes here. And I think that's what people love about Max's is that they come in and they remember it the way it used to be.
Now, what happens if Your customer's been coming here for 50 years. One of your best customers. You drive by and see them eating the competitor's hot dog. Does that make you mad?
No, because they come back and tell me it wasn't as good as ours.
Max's hot dogs are to die for, literally.
Is it true or false someone wanted to be buried with a hot dog?
See, that is true.
It's true.
And from that moment on, I realized this place is bigger than the Maybaum family. This place is in people's memories. This place is in people's,
absolutely.
in their childhood.
And what makes these dogs worth chasing? To find out, I grilled the cook.
Jake, you're the man. You are Jennifer's husband, and you're the genius behind these hot dogs.
Yes.
This is a chic house, right?
It's a blend of 80% beef and 20% pork.
So yeah, how long does a hot dog take to cook fully?
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah. We like to cook them low and slow.
Now, how do you know when a hot dog's done?
They start to look nice and crisp, and they start to split open.
You know what? I know when I'm done when my pants split.
Uncle Owen mans the register.
You look like you just came in from Miami Beach.
Well, I'm on my way there tomorrow.
Oh, there you go. Any non-family members ever go near the register?
Very unusual. But sometimes you have to go to the bathroom.
Madeline's other daughter, Michelle, wears a lot of hats, except one.
I do most of everything aside from cooking.
She leaves that to her husband, Ivan.
Your specialty is the hamburgers.
I'm more the, yeah. the
Takes a little
hamburgers.
back seat to the hot dogs. Jake's got the heavy load. You kind of, some people say maybe you take it easy a little bit. Is that true?
No.
Do you still eat hot dogs?
I absolutely do.
And look how beautiful you are. And you're still eating hot dogs. I have a shot here. I'm still eating hot dogs. You know, Maddie Maybaum, she's single. She looks pretty good, huh? What do you think? We got a little love connection?
I'm with a lady 26 years.
I'm not going to tell nobody.
And I also ain't telling where the Maybaums hide their liquor.
So not many hot dog places have alcohol, and I see it's in an unusual place. It's down there, almost hidden. Is that for the family or is that for the customers?
Well, it's for a little bit of both, believe it or not.
The liquor may be hard to see, but finding beer is easy. Jake uses it to teach Max's legendary chili dog a new trick.
Chili is a specialty. You came up with the recipe. You've won all kinds of awards. What kind of awards have you won?
Well, Martha Stewart voted us the best chili dog on the East Coast.
Really? All right, well, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
All right, well, first of all, put some oil in the pan.
We got some white onion, some tomatoes, some peppers. Look how beautiful that looks, huh?
Right. While that's cooking, add some beef. Get some beer.
What does the beer do? Why beer? Why not wine? Why not, you know?
I'm a beer guy, so...
So you just decided one day you're making it, you're half drunk, you throw the beer in.
Yep.
If that day you were drinking scotch, we would have had scotch in.
That's right.
When you guys are at home at night, do you bring the work home with you? You don't talk chili all night, do you?
No, chili's not on
You
the
get
topic.
romantic suddenly, you're talking chili, no?
Nah, not. We strain the meat, then we grab this, dump it into all the rest of the stuff over
Mix
there.
it in.
Yep.
All right.
All right, you want to add some crushed tomatoes, you can dump them right in there.
All right, look at this, look at this. You know, if I worked here, I would eat all the profits. It would be terrible.
Next, we want to season it up.
Okay.
You want to grab some chili powder.
Okay.
Here's some cumin, just a little bit of crushed. Here's some cayenne pepper and some garlic powder. So that's all stirred up. So now I let this cook for about 3-4 hours on low.
Well, the chili's on tap, and I'm ready to eat.
It smells absolutely wonderful. Let's see how it goes, my friend. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see how we do. Hot dog's wonderful. Got a real snap to it. Not too hot, because I don't like stuff too spicy. I think it's the perfect blend. I understand why Martha Stewart likes your chili. If it's good enough for Martha, it's good enough for me. Thank you, man. So I want to thank you guys. Spending the day with you was wonderful. Max's, my first time here. I was a Max's hot dog virgin. No longer. I've ate my share. Let's take a family photo. How's that?
Coming up on Family Meals.
You know you love to cook when you say this is beautiful. The Mediterranean is 5,000 miles from New York City, but the amazing taste and aromas of Greece and Cyprus can be found right here in Queens at Xenon Taverna.
Stelios and Dora Papaiorio left Cyprus for America in 1984. They worked hard and opened their own taverna with one simple idea: serve only traditional family recipes from their homeland. Every dish on the menu is completely authentic, and their family has grown like my waistline. There's Stelios, his 3 beautiful daughters, 2 son-in-laws, a godmother, and more cousins than you could shake a kebab at. If Papa Stelios cooks half as well as he maintains that mustache, I'm in for a treat.
What makes you guys different than the new Greek place down the block?
I think we put our heart and soul into running the restaurant.
That and a little homegrown labor starting at a really young age.
Your 3 daughters, when did they start working there?
12 years old. They were carrying glasses of water to the customers.
My mom would say, go downstairs and get me some roll towels. We would race, whoever would go down, and then we'd come back and be like, all right, that's 50 cents, Mom.
So Stelio is kind of a child labor abuser.
No one escapes the Xenon Taverna work ethic.
So you have your 3 daughters and 2 of their husbands?
Yes.
You like the husbands? You like them?
They are very good guys.
Are they okay? Now, did you marry the girls because they owned the restaurant? Was that part of it?
Food is definitely a big thing about it.
That's a big plus.
What's the difference between Cyprus and Greece?
We have big difference between the Greek food because we don't use so many tomato paste, not so many oils. Our food is a little more close to Middle East.
Middle Eastern food.
One thing common to both Greek and Cypriot food is grilled octopus, which Stelios is going to show me how to make. But first, an important question.
Now, how can I get a mustache like that? I don't know if that would look good on me.
Why not try it?
Does it make me look thinner?
All right, what are we making?
We make charcoal octopus.
Is this a male octopus or a female octopus?
Okay, the thing is that we say that it's a male because it's very thick.
The male is thick, huh? So we got the octopus, we put it in a pot.
We put pieces of lemon, 2 pieces of bay leaf, and then you put some pepper, put a little vinegar.
Now this is white wine vinegar?
Yes. And then we put it on the fire.
All right.
Stelios' secret to tender octopus is to let it rest in its own juices. Then he cuts it into pieces and grills them to perfection.
You know you love to cook when you say this is beautiful.
An octopus doesn't start out looking like something good to eat, but the way it ends up is delicious.
Nice and tender. Really melts in your mouth. Really charbroiled. You can really taste the charcoal, you know? Taste it. Look at the inside there. It's just beautiful.
And Stelios' passion for cooking runs in the family.
Who's the best cook of the 3 of you?
I'm gonna take that one. I think she's.
You are? So
if
if the chef is not back there or your dad's not around, you could jump back there.
We do dishes, too.
I asked Eleanor to show me how they make their famous pork stuffed grape leaves.
How can we use pork? How come we're not using lamb?
So in Cyprus, we use pork for everyday cooking, and grape leaves is everyday cooking. So once we brown our onion a little bit, we're gonna add our meat. And we're gonna cook this down a little bit as well. A sprinkle of the crushed mint. We love our mint.
I know that. I know that. I could tell.
Some uncooked rice.
Uncooked rice is gonna cook right in this pot.
It's gonna cook in
Really?
this pot. Some lemon juice, and then we're gonna add some water, just enough to cover about half.
30 minutes later, and we're rolling.
So we're gonna put a spoonful of the mixture here. All right, and you're gonna keep rolling, and you're gonna leave the flat side down.
And you've been making these since
we were little.
Who taught you how to make this?
My mom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does she roll them better than your dad?
Yes, she does. My mom was sitting and rolling grape leaves when she was 7 months pregnant with my little sister, and she went into labor. And my mom was like, yeah, let me finish.
If my water breaks, I'm out of here. I just want to tell you that.
So these are traditional Cypriot grape leaves, all right? Let's get one more.
Oh, look at that. You can see the pork, you can see the rice.
You can see the little mint.
very moist. The mint and the lemon is a good taste, you know?
Get the real.
See how beautifully wrapped? This is the one I wrapped. Look how nice.
After a full day's work in the kitchen, Papa Stelios gives me a nice reward.
And now that we already cooked these two nice dishes, you can enjoy us.
Beautiful. Thanks for having me.
The best home-cooked meals aren't always at home.
If I must say, my grape leaves are fantastic. That's all I want to say.
You did a good job.
That's all I want to say.
Cheers to people like the Papayorios who bring real meaning to the family meal.
I want to thank you, a wonderful family you have. Thanks for letting me be a part of it all day. And how do we say salute in Greece?
Sini Yamas.
Sini Yamas. How's that? All right, that was close. Not bad.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
You did good.